Hello everybody. Today I'm going to make a workshop level. I just had this idea just a moment ago. Going to build I think I'm going to call the level something like stalled car um, or out of gas or, whatever. Just I'm going to make a car that has a 0% speed, which will be kind of interesting. I'll have to use the text editor to edit it. And I'm going to say right now, because I always forget, is that if you'd like to play the level before you watch me create it, if you don't want to be spoiled, then pause the video now. I'll have the link in the description to where you can play this level, and then you can play it spoiler free. Otherwise, if you don't care or you've already played the level, then continue watching and then you'll see my solution, or the solution I intended. So, alright, you've now been warned. So, let's see, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a dump truck. I'm going to create a really big, very big platform. That looks kind of entertaining. Whoop. I could call this super platform, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to... Alright, let's put some anchors on here. And let's put one right in the middle. I like that. So, let us tab over. So getting the dump truck is going to be a car that can move freely. And then, so let's just see if this will work here, like so. And I'm gonna try to like make. I have an idea of how I'm gonna solve this, but I don't want to give any the idea away in like the design of the level where I place. I think if I put a point right here, it'd be a lot more. It'll be kind of obvious, I guess, maybe. All right, so let me actually create a new vehicle. I'm going to create a city car. I'm going to move this guy up here on this gigantic platform. I'm going to flip him, and I'm going to move B over here. And that's pretty much the extent of my level. I'm going to have a road limit of 7. But and I might decide to remove the platform. Or I'll have a gap in the middle. Maybe a gap in the middle is better. I'm kind of thinking a gap maybe, but let me, I'll go change the car's speed first. So I'm gonna save this, stalled car. Save, alright. Then I'm gonna go to the text editor, and I've changed my OBS so we can see a portion of my screen once I click this button. Can I not? Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it a while ago. So I'm going to drag this in here. I need to move my OBS window because so I can actually see that I'm still doing things all right. All right, so I've got the save copy here, and then one of the things that I found out, or I was told about anyway, is I can download a plugin. I've got a JSON viewer. I can click the view. I format the JSON. So then this is essentially all the details about the road. So this is my anchor section. I've got a section about terrains. I've got my vehicle events, ship, piston, scenery, etc. So I've created 2 vehicles. I've got the car and I've got a dump truck. I think the car is type 0, but one thing I could do to know that is if I look at the X and Y position, this here, the X is greater than this one, therefore this vehicle is further to the right than the other one. So if I look at my game here, the car is further to the right, so therefore I know the car is this section here. Speed multiplier is 1 times 1. So if I'm changing this to 0, I'm going to save this. And I think what that should do is that will then, actually I haven't tested this, that should make my car so it just doesn't move when it goes. Let me click to go back to PolyBridge. Alright, and then I need to load this installed car. Alright, and now if I hit, I need to put this on the same face, and alright, so there we go. Now the dump truck moves, but the car doesn't move at all. And that is what I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to change what I was going to do about the platform. I think that looks kind of a little bit silly here. I'm going to, let's make this height of a 250 here. And then let's put this down here. Let's flip it. And put it about like so. And I'm going to create another one. I'm going to make this 250 as well. 250 is the default height of the terrain, basically, if you don't modify it. So half my bridges, half of these things are 250 in height for me. So then I'm going to create 2 more. I need to move this anchor point. Come on. I'm going to get rid of 1, I think. Just do a height of 250. Let's move this anchor point out. Drop this guy here. And a 4th one, 250. Alright, I think that looks alright. I mean, I guess I could probably do something a little different. So, I've got to change the number of roads because I think I've made it so this is 1, 2, 3, oh, and I don't like that. So, let me move these in a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's move this one so it lines up here. 1 more. And one thing I'm going to have to do is make sure that I can't just put little gaps in the road here for the dump truck. So I don't really know what I need to do that, but so right now I've got 4 roads and I'm going to allow 6. No, I need to click 6 here. Alright. So I'm going to move my dump truck. I'm going to try to move my dump truck over here. Let's put the A like here or something. Alright. Let's go with this. Alright, now I'm going to actually show you basically what the solution I have in mind is for how I would solve this level. Okay, so do that, and then I'm going to actually try to solve it. Actually, I'm going to make sure this point goes up in the middle, or very close to it. Probably doesn't need to be exact. All right, so let's do this, and this is probably too expensive. But I need a very secure middle piece, so because I could make this bridge a lot cheaper. But I'm going to do a little bit of craziness here. So I'm going to have 1 road here, 1 road here. I'm going to connect these. Let's try it with wood. Then I need to let's go something kind of like this here. And I'm going to go down to about here. Take my last road. I'm going to draw it like this. Apparently need 7. This, I might need to change my gap because I feel like I could just make gaps in my road to be able to solve this easier without doing a silly crazy thing. And that's always an issue that you have when you're creating maps is sometimes when you're like, hey, I've got this cool idea of a solution, let's see if I can make a map that forces this, essentially. So this is false the correct way, and it doesn't actually fall. And then I need to, so it should go, I guess that actually kind of works. So it didn't work, but you can see what I'm going for. If you didn't get it already. So the things I need to do now is I need to make sure that, I wish I could click this car better. Put this at 50%. I need to make sure that your cars can't just, that you can't just put 3 roads at bottom and 3 at top and have the small gaps and be able to get it over. Well, the car couldn't do that anyway. You have to, because it's got a 0 speed, so you have to have some kind of thing that actually uses either a weighted system or the movement of the lower car. So maybe I don't have as much of an issue as I'm concerned. You might be able to save roads by putting gaps here, but I don't think that will, in the long run, actually help you. So I don't think this needs to be centered. So I'm gonna just move it around a little bit, I guess. Let's move, don't need that much here, so. All right, so, and then this is a rather high budget. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to get a piece of cable, and I'm just gonna attach it here, that way it doesn't continue to fall until the dump truck gets to it. All right. Oh, that works perfectly. It just has to actually catch the car. Alright, so let's see if I can... I might be able to do this with just one road. Let's try that. Because if I can do it with one road... Oh yeah. I don't need to have... I'm gonna take you down to 6th road because I'm cruel like that. Alright. So, I want to get this under 25k. And then, so let's see, what can I do to do that? Let's replace some stuff over here with wood. All right, under 25. Okay, so you could probably replace a lot of this with wood. You could probably get it down to like 15 or something if you really try. Oh, and it didn't quite go non-breaking. So I need to make sure that I can solve it without letting it break. All right, so all right, let's go ahead and make these parts steel again. And can anything over here be cable? I don't know. This is kind of a mess. I can't really see what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna, I want to keep that where it is. So, I think I'm gonna just make this work with wood. All right, so you are going to work. I'm going to make you work. All right, here we go. And that's the level. I need to, this is actually gonna be a relatively short video, I think. How long have I been playing? 14 minutes. So I need to move this flag over a little bit because, oh, don't move everything. No, undo. I wish I needed an undo. Gosh. Alright, so this is kind of annoying that you can't undo, and alright, so I need to figure out where this was. I need to move this platform. This is all because I want to move the flag just a little bit over because I don't like the car stopping on the bridge once it's solved. So, and I had to do all this crap. And that's obviously longer than what is possible, so I'm gonna have to... Okay, so over, maybe it was about there? Nope, so I need to go in one, maybe move this in a little bit, and then... Is that a distance I can do? I need to do it with actual road. I think, technically the wood pieces are longer than the road, but it's like a very small margin. It's like less than an actual grid space, and that is so you can have a truss that is... Oh, come on, I want to move this thing. Alright, no frustration. Alright, so then I need to put that here, I think, and then I think that's a 2 meter gap. Alright, let's make sure I'm just gonna make sure I get this stupid flag further out. Alright, you can be further than necessary if that's... And my car wasn't that there before, was it? What did I do? It was 4 roads, I think. Yeah. Did this overhang more? Because it looks like that the platform here has been moved, and well, I know it's been moved, but it's like I thought the car was oh, maybe the car moved a little bit as well when I did the when I moved it. So I don't know. Let's see if this I don't think this is gonna work now. It looks too far back. So whatever I did, I guess the car didn't move with the landmass, but so how about I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit. It'll be all right, I think. So let's go. Maybe you can move that middle piece in. Yep. All right. How's this? I need to figure out which end how to switch between. Nice little Easter egg for those who are curious. If you use the tab key, then you can switch between your sandbox mode and your build mode. Tab, tab, tab. That way you don't have to click this button up here. I successfully catered to get that put in. I mean, I don't think catered is the right word. It's like whatever you do when you get people to do something that you ask for. Alright, so anyways, this budget is still, no, it's over 25k again. Gosh, fiddlesticks. Alright. Let's just shrink it down, shrink it down, shrink it down. Alright, here we go. How's that? Oh, it missed. Okay, so I either need that longer or a different slope or something. Let's try removing that. Alright. Oh, and it broke. You evil breaking bridge. I did not give you permission to break. Alright. Oh, that's funny. You know, one thing I want to do is I want to make this car actually float a little bit when I start. So that way, I think, so it'll fall down a little bit, and then I can, if I want, if my, I could then do something like this. And then it'll fall onto the road, rather than, so it'll look kind of like a little bit of a, like almost like I messed up a little bit when I'm placing the car. but it will. I'll be able to get it placed better onto that piece. So, all right. I need to just either make this so it doesn't. I wonder if I make this flatter, does it do anything? I was done with this like several minutes ago, and then I screwed things up. And this is part of making stuff, I guess. I don't know. And then, so I'm gonna get this solved. I need to get it under 25K. So I'm gonna just make these wood on the left or something. It doesn't matter how pretty my thing is. I'm gonna make this an expert map. So I just doesn't need to be pretty, and people might find some better solutions, and that's awesome if they do. So I have to have $2 over. I don't think that needs to be as big. So I need to make sure that either when this falls down the bottom, it doesn't break the bridge. It was breaking before it even gets there. So I think it's like, why is this breaking? I don't know. Alright, is it... Well, I think it was the car falling on it that time. Alright, see if I'm going to... Why is that? What is restricting me from move? Oh, it's this piece. I can move my pivot back. Alright, and then let's make this guy a wood as well. And then I need to put steel there. Alright. Well, that went plenty far enough. Did my cable snap? What happened? Yeah. So I need to make this cable run further. So since it runs further, it's not going to be reached at its maximum. Or if it is, I want it to happen after... Oh, so that was interesting. So that happened. It looked like my dump truck, kind of the front wheels kind of got lifted a little bit off the ground. And like right there. And then when it fell, it caused it to fall, to like break. So that works. I'm going to go with this. Play again. I'm going to try not to adjust anything else. I'm going to save this. My solution anyways. Go here. Just try to make myself a decent looking picture. Alright, here we go. And let's do submit to workshop. Let's do stalled car. Let's see. Or found on road dead. I don't know. I might rename this after it. I feel like I could come up with a really cool name. Let's see, stalled. Kind of like out of gas. Out of gas, and then I think I do. Oh, perfect. And then I forgot to grab go find the little picture of the character that I use in all my levels. Let's do my files. I'm looking off screen right now. And I need to copy up my little knight character picture here. Alright. There we go. Alright. I'm not even going to tell them which one doesn't have gas. whatever, I don't know. Budget, I didn't set a budget. I need to, I do 25K. Okay, so I need to set a budget. I'm just gonna copy this guy, I guess, and then quit out of this. I wish I could. I can edit stuff after I do it, but I'd rather rewrite the crappy thing that I wrote. We don't need any suspensions here. Suspensions kind of suck. So let's see, and then let's do Submit to Workshop again. Hey, it's all there. Nice. All right. I forget that that works. So, and then event order, and then dump truck and car. 0% speed. All right. All right, there we go. And I guess I told them which vehicle had 0%. So one of the cars had gas. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm just gonna let them find out. If they really know their stuff, they know that since it'll be labeled A, that it is on the same phase. Otherwise, I imagine most people will think it's a different phase. All right, let's do submit and start. Now, if this runs successfully, then we are done. And that worked out rather well. I like how it stayed in that push position rather than swinging back. So submitting to workshop. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this level, assuming you've already played it. And if you weren't able to figure it out, and you're trying to copy my solution, then I hope you make one that looks prettier than mine. So hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one.